Oh, I'm so excited. Next week's a busy week. Oh,
What
dude,
do
I don't even remember my school schedule.
Oh, you're going to school next week.
Yeah, and it's my birthday next week.
Oh, nobody cares about your birthday.
Yeah, I know I'm getting old.
Yeah, you got to be
It's,
pushing. You're almost 40 by now, aren't you?
dude, I don't want to hear that. La 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 la. Okay, so I got Wednesday's gonna be rough.
Are we live? We got people in here. What's up, Jamal?
What is
What's
up, Jamal?
I was at the gas station getting a pack of cigarettes this morning. This guy walks in and says, "Hey, yo, man, what's up?" And the guy says, "Oh, just taking it slow, living it one day at a time." And old boy says, "Say it again, man. Say it again." And I was like, "Damn, it's way too early for this shit." Mom working like always.
Make it some money.
I wish I could figure out how to make some money. People keep telling me I should tint windows, and I don't want to. I just don't want to no more. Is that wrong?
Man, I make so much money, they call me the duffel bag boy. Because I'm just carrying duffel bags full of cash.
That is not real.
Saving money for the 10 off. You guys are all lucky I'm not
Trip
going to the 10 off.
and a trip to Europe. Oh, damn. What's happening, Joe? Oh, man. All right.
I have not left the country in a long time.
That's because
I want to leave the country. It's been almost 30 years. What is up, Invasion? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Tommen? I just seen that video. I just saw you at live at the Kia dealership or the Honda dealership. I hear that, Invasion. I'm just so happy I'm inside right now. I stepped out for just a moment to get a package or something. I don't remember what I was up there for, but dude, that was like sunburn weather. Dude, I hear that. Yo, Rick, any idea what the round one cars are gonna be? Have we figured that out yet? What's up, Cash? Huh? Oh, he's not in. He's not. I don't think he's in his office. I think he's in the bathroom. All right, go. Yep. Dude, I'm good. I'm on the fence about competing at the family reunion. I think I seen that 4-wheeler, and I'm like definitely feeling like I need to be a part of that action. And since Rick is paying for my hotel, I thought I'd ask for his permission first, if I'd be allowed to tent. The Toyota Corolla. I could do a Corolla. No
Yeah, yeah.
problem.
You can't do no Toyota. Problem with Toyota is the doors are deceivingly curved. And
That's
so you
fine.
look at them, you're like, oh, I just shrink them a little bit. It'll be fine. And then you get fingers all over the fucking place after you squeegee them. And then you're struggling because everyone's watching you. And then you're thinking about the fact that, oh my God, I just laid this and I got fingers popping up and they're watching me. Oh, Toyotas and
No,
Hondas shrink the shit out of them.
I feel like if you shrink it as much as you shrink everything, it should be fine.
No,
Snap shrink.
that's why people lose competitions because they think a Toyota wind door glass is like a fucking regular everything else door glass, and it's just not. It's
So
bad.
I just pull my corner out more and then I shrink it more.
Okay. You can do that.
Shrink top and bottom and you will be good.
That's true. Just don't burn your edge on the top because it'll show. You'll get
Or
deductions.
what if I roll it out sideways and shrink left and shrink right?
You'll get fingers.
That's not
You
a
can,
shrink from the side type window.
well, you can, but the thing is, when you shrink on the side, typically you shrink a little bit more than you do on the bottom or top, or bottom and top. Um, just because it doesn't pull the same, because the bottom and the top edges are longer, so you don't have to shrink as much to get more effect. On the shorter edges, you're gonna need to shrink more because you don't have as much area that you're shrinking. So if you're only going to shrink this area, you got to shrink this area more. Does that make sense?
Yeah. How do you snap shrink a top? I've never seen that done.
Same way you do a bottom, except for instead of going straight across back and forth, you kind of follow the curve.
Gotcha. Is it easier to do it with the pattern flipped upside down and then you hold it out and then you shrink up with the curve?
I don't know. Try it Saturday. Tell
Okay. I'm
Charles,
gonna
hold my tell
I'm,
Charles, hold my beer. I'm going to try something.
hold my hold my Lacroix.
Lacrosse.
I think I'm gonna tell Charles, Brittany, and Mary that every time a Corolla comes in, just let me do it.
So is that confirmed? We're going to do Toyota Corollas,
He said Corollas or something similar.
whatever the car lot's got. The rental lot has.
No, DW, not hold my squeegee. We need the squeegee.
I didn't understand the assignment.
Lobo Mo, dude. So guys, Lobo traveled all the way out from where he is to come see us, and he hung out
They
with
in
us
like
the whole day.
he came all the way from like New Mexico or something, didn't he?
Nah, it was Chicago.
Oh, it's almost the same. It's a little further north. And
Rick Tallman, make it an MKZ so I can smack everyone around.
make it an MKZ with a glass roof, so by the end you can see grown men cry. It'll be fantastic. Old Mexico. Yeah, they shortened it. They call it Chicago now.
Make it a Chevy Cruze so everyone gets knocked out from the front quarter. Old Mexico.
They'll be like, guys, we got to let at least 10 people into the finals. And like 10 people didn't finish it.
Well, I don't know. So, like, I was watching an older video of Rick Tallman explaining how the competition was going to go, and he was like saying that we're probably going to do a one window first round, um, roughly 100 people to start, and then 40 people will make it. And I'm like, those are kind of good odds. 100 people, 40 is going to make it. Like, I can probably do that. I could probably be in the 40. Who knows? So, like, I don't know. That turned me on to wanting to maybe give it a shot. And if I can at least make it past the first round, that would make me kind of feel some type of way about myself. Like, yeah, I'm not the best, but I'm better than 60 people that were at family reunion.
Oh, is that what it's about? You just got to be better than.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be
Okay.
in the top 40.
Like
Yep.
Rick D's weekly top 40.
Oh, what? Rick these nuts?
Look, he's dead. Let me making fun of him. I had a call at 150 p.m. or at 150 p.m. Lady asked me to tenor 83 El Camino and wanted it done today. Okay. I mean,
Marquise Paul, yes. Because I believe the True Space system comes with their Flexzilla host setup. And I think it's already fitted for a ball lock tank setup.
yes, yes, it will 100% work.
What's up, T Town?
So Thomas says no front quarters. Like it.
I had one bad quarter last week, and it was mind boggling because I thought I did a great job. I I narrowed it down to my cleaning though, because the film did not touch anything but the window, and it had me flabbergasted. I don't
You
even
do
remember what
realize
car it
that you
was.
sucked.
Yeah, front quarters for the tiebreaker, dude. I remember the 10 off in Indianapolis. The front quarters was like the competition breaker. Screw the tiebreaker. That thing destroyed everybody.
What was it?
The front quarters at the 10 off, and like everyone crying. And as I was going into the dentist's office, I told her that I was busy at the moment but could slide her in next week. And she said, nope, had to be done today. Told her another company, and they told her that they would do nothing that's over 10 years old. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, right? I had a
It
bad
definitely
quarter.
is.
Jason had a bad quarter today. Dropped that sucker right on the ground. Dude, I hate when that happens. Especially when like the patterns peel like on the peel board and you go to pull it off and the quarters like wants to taco itself. Dude, last Saturday, Charles got the quarters mixed up. Like usually, stuff on the passenger side is on the left side of the peel board, and the driver's side is on the right side. And then somehow the quarters were flip flopped. So I went to the wrong window with the wrong quarter. I was like, ah, shit. Anytime, Lobo. We like it when you're here. Oh, Ryan had to go get diapers from Walgreens real quick.
Yeah, because he's a bad parent.
Yeah.
He's like, is it okay if I run up to Walgreens and get some more diapers for him? Because, and I stopped him right there. I said, because you're a bad parent.
Oh, gotta hit him where it hurts.
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, um, Ryan is
Ryan's like,
kind of the mom and dad. So We like to play on his emotions on the mom side of things. It's more fun. Oh, goodness gracious. Did you guys notice I had music this time on the opener? That was its own challenge.
Been a long time.
It was 1 week, Alex.
A long time.
That is a long time. I mean, we've already had 2 Mondays this week. This is going to be a long week. So does anybody else feel like the world is on fire? Like shit just ain't working? Ryan says, don't say that.
Dude, we need
What's
like
crazy?
36 hours in a day because there's just not enough hours in the day.
I drink a Minute Maid lemonade. It's a little bit see-through. It's weird.
Like, I'm falling behind on all my projects and stuff at home. There's just like way too much to do. And like, I feel like even here with like everything that's going on, like you can stay only so organized and on top of things, but like I was saying earlier, like we have a bazillion notepads. I take notes, I'm going down the checklist, but like no matter what, I always feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there's like something that I'm like missing. I don't know.
We're probably
Between like between like film handler back orders, between like flat glass stuff, all the crap that's going on with Avery, um organizing the WFR giveaway with Tenders for a Cause. Oh, which by the way, there is a raffle. If you guys don't know, Tender for a Cause and Window Film Revolution teamed up to raffle off a very special edition keg with a bunch of red ribbons everywhere. It's sweet. Big bag of tools. Rick Tallman is even throwing in his very own originals of the speed loader, also autographed by people, may or may not be famous people. Um, but yeah, $20. Go to sundistributingdirect.com, click the $20 raffle button, buy that, and then also go to tendersforacause.com and you'll see the button to click that, pay $20. So it's $40 for one entry. The drawing is tonight,
at 7 o'clock Eastern.
7 o'clock Eastern.
Eastern.
And Rick is not drawing the names. Dean Mitchell is.
I am not drawing the name.
Thank goodness. Even though I don't need a 5 gallon tank, I'm probably just gonna give it away because I know I'm gonna win. It's me. I'm the winner. It's my prediction.
It's his prediction.
But if I win and I do give everything away, I'm keeping the Dreamcatcher made by Elizabeth Tallman.
Yeah.
That's mine. I got dibs on that. Hey, what's up, Corey? Dude, I'm so pumped right now. I really think I'm going to go to Georgia and bring that Kia home.
Yeah.
Yep. 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 I'm going to pay Corey Case $20 to go around and add ATR to everyone's slip.
I like it.
It's okay. I'll just grab it from the busted up gallon we got today. Corey's like, okay, I'll do it.
I'm in.
Well, I'll split the Kia with you.
How do you split the Kia with somebody in a different state?
We'll
Alex
we'll
thinks.
we'll we'll share it like on a month to month basis. Oh yeah, Kia isn't the prize. It's the side by side is what I'm thinking of. DW is gonna dump sand in all the seals. DW, your broke ass isn't even going, and I'm mad about it. You should be there. We're supposed to be good friends, and you're not gonna come to support me.
Maybe you could buy his ticket. Are you talking to us or are you talking to Ryan still?
I forgot to send Jordan the email.
Did yeah, everything else
That's
went.
what I was missing. That's what it was.
It's all right. Usually on Mondays we come in here and because it's a whole weekend thing, that builds up on us. So Monday's a pretty hectic day around here, but we always get it done and come in fresh on Tuesday. Not this week. This week Monday was just a little much. And so Tuesday started out with the rest of Monday plus Tuesday. Dip him down, probably cheaper than a Jeep tire. Yeah. I'm already shipping Alex down. And that reminds me. Alex, if you wait too long for a hotel room and you and the woman is gonna be sleeping in the car.
Wait, I thought I texted you the hotel.
You sent me a screenshot. I tried to click on it and all it did is got bigger.
Oh
So
shit.
yeah. But there's good news. Now you
What's
got
the
your
good
own
news?
way. Now you got your own way to book your own fucking motel room, so I ain't got to deal with
Oh shit.
it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I got something else here with your name on it too.
Oh shit. I gotta how do I do this?
How do you do it?
I'm missing
You're making bad noises.
I know. This is it's a complicated process.
What's a complicated process?
Getting this Fastenal guy taken care of.
Why is it complicated? Did,
Because
did you
I
need,
can't place the dropship order yet. That means I can't email Jordan yet. That means I gotta create this guy an order.
that's important, yes. But he should have an account, and it's just like any other phone order.
Yeah. So it's Ryan says he wants to do it for me, but I'm just gonna do it.
Jason says he can see the smoke up my head.
Sherman Miller.
German Miller from
Sure.
Fastenal.
Yeah, it's kind of cool that
Lobo wants to know if it's a PO box you're trying to work with. LOL.
oh, is he here for that?
Apparently, we do not ship for anybody. Future reference, we do not ship to fucking PO boxes.
yeah. This is not going to the land of the Dean Mitchell.
Did you ship your pants?
Shipped who shipped whose pants? Did it go next day air? Orange crushed cracked.
Oh shit, Alex.
What?
I just realized you didn't make a picture for the Helios flat glass.
What you mean?
Did you make a picture for Helios flat glass?
Yeah.
Not the
It's the
product,
same.
the category.
Oh, I didn't because I thought you said that wasn't important.
It just became important because, like, I don't know. Right now, it's not easily findable unless people use the menu, which maybe they do, maybe they don't, but I'll fix it.
I don't know. When I type in DR Eclipse, it comes up and it's still out of stock for some reason. Because I thought I thought you marked it all as in stock. Like I watched you do it.
So it's not out of stock. It's just the stupid search bar is. Oh, it's showing out of stock there. But if I go here, I yeah, it's in stock. So we got to go to Do Finder and see if I can update and refresh that because apparently it's not do finding it fast enough. Uh,
Oh yeah. I just did it.
so on our search bar in the last 15 days, we've had 550 searches. 422 of those searches, somebody clicked on something. And 65 of those clicks bought something. But that's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Indices? Is that it? No. Facets. Is that it? No. I'll find it. I'm just going to click on every single thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and do that right now then.
What are you doing right now?
Get in the hotel.
Where are you going to go?
I kind of wanted to do that Hilton Garden, like the one I texted you.
No, you said you was going to go and do that. I'm like, where are you going to go?
Oh, the website. Georgia Marietta maps. In Nassau hotels. Ooh,
Finding what I'm looking for.
Southern Museum of Civil War and Locomotive History. That sounds freaking badass.
I found what I was looking for. The crickets, Alec. No good.
This guy's supposed to give me a call here soon.
Yes. Oh, because you don't have a card on file. Or he don't have a card on file. We got to do that whole thing. What if he doesn't work past 4:30 and he ain't dealing with it today? What's up, legends?
Look at Ryan just getting it done.
He's getting it done.
He is getting it done.
Is it because he's on the phone?
Yeah. He's on the phone with Avery. I've never even showed him how to call Avery.
Oh, he
He
figured it
just,
out.
I know, he was just like peeking behind my shoulder and just figured it out. Good
Uh-oh.
for him.
Cover your passwords.
Um, Corey, I'm on the fence between Home 2 Suites by Hilton and the Hilton Garden because they're both in the $120 range and they're both decent. Like for a 3-star hotel, there's 2-star hotels out there that cost more than that, which I don't think makes sense.
Do we even know the difference between a 2-star and a 3-star?
I used to know the difference. I think there's like, I think, isn't it the amenities or whatever you call it?
Amenities?
Amenities.
Yeah, sure.
What is the hotel grading system? I was in a 4-star in Chicago. It was fun.
What was the
Wow.
amenities there?
I don't know, but they had continental breakfast that was actually really good. And it was so good that it was really overcrowded, which made you wonder if it was really worth. the effort to go and get continental breakfast.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cash says 2 stars, has crickets.
Alex likes crickets a lot.
If there's a True by Hilton, stay there. You won't regret it, says Marquise Paul.
That's what I told you, Alex, when you mentioned a True by Hilton. I'm like, oh my God, we stayed one of those on the way back from
I think the
wherever the hell.
reason why I was wanting Hilton Garden is because a lot of people are going to be at the Hampton Inn, which was next door to the Hilton Garden. Like they're like side by side to each other. But like the Hampton Inn was like expensive.
How expensive.
Oh, let me, yeah. Oh, they're actually the same price. Oh, I remember why it was. Cause I think it's because one has an indoor pool and the other one has an outdoor pool. Okay.
That's that's fair.
Yeah, yeah. So Hampton Inn has only an outdoor pool, but the Hilton Garden has an indoor and outdoor pool. But honestly, so like Casey wants to like take the baby out to go swimming, and who knows? Like I think like the outdoor pool has like limited hours. There's a Korean restaurant right next to the Hilton Garden too, called Iron Age Korean Steakhouse. But so I'm thinking though, like while we're out there, we might just hit up that splash park, the Six Flags little water park. Like shit, the baby can play over there. I've never been to a Six Flags thing before.
Maybe none of us have. Okay, so we have.
Cockroaches. I'm more worried. I don't care about cockroaches. I don't want bed bugs. Bed bugs suck.
Bug, bug.
I've dealt with bed bugs before. We used to get eaten alive at Turning Point. Is there a Soul Taco? I don't know if there is one in Atlanta. I want to guess there is because there's like I think there's a huge Korean community in Atlanta. I think there's even a Korean town. Dude, I went to Soul Taco in Chicago though. Like right around I think River North area, and it was great. I liked it. I liked their Crunch Wrap Supreme. That was good. So, how many people in here know about what we did last week?
What did we do last week, Alex?
Helios Film gave birth.
It did, and we ain't even quite ready for it, but we're working it out.
I don't even think DW knows. Oh, DW does know, but he doesn't really know. Illinois, Missouri. Missouri is a very weird place to have Korean stuff. What's even in Missouri? I feel like Missouri's just like another Nebraska or Iowa. Stone Martin Park looks nice. St. Louis. St. Louis.
Louis. Caption. White background.
Oh, okay.
Louis.
Dude, I want to go. There's no entrance fee, but there is a parking fee. Can you fish? From 6 a.m. to midnight. Is there oh, they got Bream. Private boats are allowed on the day, like each day of the week and daylight hours.
What does that even mean?
Dude, I'm down to go fish. Missouri isn't real. Australia is not real. No one can prove it otherwise because I bet you no one's here ever been to Australia.
Oh, challenge. Oh, having a struggle with this.
What are you
I don't know
doing?
how to do it.
A picture?
Yeah, I'm doing web stuff, web website stuff. Uh,
There
right.
are 11 people on YouTube watching.
There are,
Mm-hmm.
and only 3 on Facebook. That's 14. That's not a big crowd. But in everyone else's defense, it's a little different right now because
Legends, what did you get? I gotta go to admin area. I gotta look. Oh yeah, that's right. Legends is our very first Helios flat glass customer.
oh,
Yes. Um yeah, definitely report back to us next Tuesday.
tell us. We need to know because, like, we just do. I mean, everybody that's bought it so far says they're going to tell us, and it's been like a week, and like nobody's telling us.
Oh.
I looked at it. I think it's fantastic, but I'm a little biased. It is kind of my baby right now. Um, and oh wait, no,
You know what we should do? We should have like a small period of like maybe like a month or two where people who are installing flat glass with Helios film should take a picture of like before and after and then like get a coupon code for something. And then we could put before and after pictures on like a Helios flat glass page. T Town didn't know we got it. We forgot to tell him. Yeah, Tim, we released our brand new Helios DR Eclipse in our Helios R Silver. It comes in 5, 15, 25, 35. The silver comes in 20 and 35. Right now, the biggest challenge seems to be rolling down 72 inches because we have limited boxes and limited
tomorrow,
cores,
tomorrow. Oh well, tomorrow we have cores. We still have limited boxes.
which is fine as long as people order 36s, which causes us to cut a 72 and free up a box. Like, we're good. Yes, Dr. Eclipse. Exactly.
Doctor Eclipse.
We should make a sale ad. Um, like a moon, like the moon wearing a lab coat and one of those stethoscopes. A moon rocking a stethoscope and a lab coat.
What
I
does that mean?
the stethoscope?
I don't know.
Sample books ASAP. Dude, David, I can only do so many things at one time. We have 24 hours in a day. I'm only here for 9 of those, 8 of those hours. And then we got to cut the films. College drawing is tonight at 7 Eastern, right?
7
The,
Eastern, yes.
I still got to work on David's stuff. I got some of it, I think. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Open recent. You know, like I have mixed feelings about like tinning logos that have like car silhouettes because it seems like very basic. And like if you look at the logos Harry comes out with, there's like not even a car in the logo. It's usually like symbolism, symbology. Is that what it's called? Symbology.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like you're doing, man, you're doing so much though. It's crazy. Keep on killing it. Yeah, I need to get away from the car thing to make people realize that there's more to it than cars. That's why I've been realizing recently. So, like, I was thinking about like the silhouette of a car parked in front of a silhouette of a house. And I think I
Yeah,
already,
because that's original.
isn't it though?
It's hard, that's trying to create some sort of the hell.
Oh, he's gonna say hi. We got a guest speaker. I can't.
He's like,
Say
I'm not
hi.
saying shit.
Say hi. You wanted to come.
You wanted to be YouTube famous.
No.
We can't make you YouTube famous, but we can definitely put you on YouTube.
Who's that?
Probably not the same thing.
Oh, his baby. Yeah, I need to get away. Can I get a custom wrap with just the keg? Yes,
Yeah,
you can.
is the option on there? Because sometimes we miss little details.
I might just have to like.
Dang it, Alex. I'm having such a hard time with image. I feel like I had an image on here that I thought would be a good image, but I might have to go find an image. I blame you. Yep. Yep. Because all my Helios images have cars on them, and well, that's flat glass film. So we'll use this for now. Will it allow me? That's a good start. Don't let me forget we have to. Don't let me forget we have to. We have to something for sure.
What does that even mean?
I have a hard time thinking and doing and talking at the same time, so I'm struggling over here. All right, check out the website. That's what I got so far. But I think I'm going to make some changes because the website's too clunkety. Would you guys agree? The website's kind of clunkety. Oh yeah, you can get just a wrap. We don't have do we have custom wrap on let me look. I don't think we do, but let me look. But we'll do you a wrap because we're good like that. Um, yes. So I'm gonna fix it right now. Um, I'm gonna make a couple of.
Oh, I just figured something out.
What'd you figure out?
Um, Stuff.
Hmm?
No. I'm gonna make him a crest. First, I gotta make a banner. Boom. Warp. Rasterize.
Yeah, yeah. What you doing? You doing things?
Yeah, I found some inspiration. I so like I figured out some stuff. I think color, color. I think he wants purple. Yeah, he wants purple.
Yes, he
I
loves
just
the
figured
purple.
out. Well, like I was like looking at some logos and notice how like where's my camera? Okay, so how people can make the letters go like an arch or like bulge out or like reverse bulge. And, like there's some good like you know what? If Dave can like not be in a rush and like hold off for a second, I actually start my typography class next week Monday. And what that will do is show me some like artistic wordplay and it will show me how to design my own fonts and characters. Did you hear about the two thieves who stole the calendar? I did not, Lo. They each got 6 months. That's funny. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. What does that mean?
Okay, so yeah, I need to get away from the car thing to make people realize that there's more to it than cars. That's what I've been realizing recently. Cash says having my logo being designed myself to separate the tint work from tires. Um, Jeremy Davis wants to know, can you get just the wrap if you wanted to rewrap a keg? Yeah, absolutely. Um, and if you need help figuring out how to wrap the wrap onto the keg, I can help you with that. Matt says they do seep wraps on sell wraps on their website, brother, at Sun Distributing. Sell wraps, okay. Um,
Yep, and I'm working on it right now. So
why do chick? Huh?
it's out of stock right now.
Hey Rick, why do chicken coops have two doors?
I don't fucking know.
Because if they had four doors, they'd be called chicken sedans.
Ah, that's horrible. They're gonna do. Oh yeah, I was gonna do. Here and
Hey Don, what's up? How you doing?
Don, what's happening? I'm editing the website and trying to focus and concentrate while Alex is telling bad jokes.
Jaybird says he started doing 50-50 Johnson and Johnson with all type. That's cool. We do 50-50 Tint Slime and Dawn at where I'm at.
No, we don't.
It seems like it.
Um, it's it's uh all type.
Oh, is it all type?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
that
know.
clear stuff.
I guess Charles has been trying to use less Dawn. He was like saying it started screwing with him. Very well.
Well, he
What are
proved
you
my
guys doing?
point. A lot of people these days are, and that's a good topic to talk about. I'll take a break from trying to focus over here and talk about this because I just had a good conversation with Charles, and Alex has told me Charles likes his slip soapy. He likes it so slippery, it's freaking retarded. Well, you can't tell somebody if something's working for him, you can't tell him that it's wrong. But Charles just recently figured out that it's wrong because he noticed that the more slip he adds, the more curling he gets with the film off the windows. And he realized that a lot of his problem isn't so much that the film's too tacky, it's how he's handling the film. And a lot of that's attributed to the fact that Alex comes there and Alex likes to use his own take with his own mix in it because Charles is way too slippery for Alex. So Alex don't have those problems working next to Charles, and Charles is realizing that Alex is doing a fine job tinting with sticky slip solution, but it's not sticky for Alex. So maybe Alex really is doing something different. So, I mean, I can't tell you that it's wrong to use too much soap, but just keep in mind the more soap you add, the more barrier you're adding between the window and the glue. And that's why it slides so much more easy, which is going to, and this is science, the more barrier you put between adhesive and what it's meant to stick to, the less likely it's going to last the full duration. So you may get some warranty issues where someone else using the same product isn't getting warranty issues. So, yeah.
How much Dawn distorts glue? Tell him lavender baby shampoo 50-50 with all type.
And that's the other thing, I argue with people all the time that Dawn does not adversely affect glue or window film. But, the more I'm seeing more and more people using so much soap in their solution, that maybe the amount that I use doesn't damage film, but maybe the amount somebody else does does. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Dawn is, a stronger thing that could have adverse effects, but yet for me, I haven't seen it because um I don't use a ton of soap in my solution. Just never have. But you guys might want to try some laundry soap.
Oh, are you talking about the UVU coatings, Jaybird? I wonder how bad Squeaky Monkey would mess up in the new UVU that the Toyotas and the Lexuses.
No, no, do not use it. You don't want to use anything abrasive on that. Um, those UVU coatings, they don't affect doing the tint job. Now, here's the rub. It's a coating that's very susceptible to scratching. So if you tint the window and you don't have a clean removal film that you're using, and for whatever reason you have to remove the film off of that window, or if somebody brings you that car tinted and it's got that on it, and you pull the tint off of it and you don't know it has that on it, and you go after it with this razor blade. Rick Tallman just had an experience with one of those cars that he got to scrape an entire window. And I'm sure, like anybody else that's ran into that will tell you, it is not a joy to scrape the window. And some people will actually replace the window just because it's a lot quicker and easier, and time is money. And if you can get a piece of glass real quick, go for it. So that's a thing. But here's a kicker. So ATR is a fantastic product, and it's got some hidden values. I mean, one, you can use ATR on one of those windows, clean the glue off, and not use an abrasive to get the glue off, and you don't scratch the window, you don't have a problem. If you have a window that's got a hydrophobic coating, in most cases, you can spray it and wipe it with ATR and prep it like normal, and all of a sudden your water sheets the window rather than beads on the window, and it works good. So a lot of people are talking about using torches on windows, and that's cool. Don't let the customer see you using a torch, because then you got to explain to the customer that you're smarter than their imagination and you're not going to burn their car. And it doesn't matter what you believe, it's what the customer believes. And presentation is everything. And if the customer believes that you put their car in danger, that's a bad first impression. So that's my thought on that. I know you can torch a window and not damage the car, but the customer doesn't know that. So there's that. And ATR, like I said, spray a little ATR on the window, wipe it off, and prep the window like normal. I mean, I haven't personally tried it. I happen to be the owner of Squeaky Monkey Rewind to Raw, and that works. But I've seen videos of ATR working, and I'm not going to knock something that works just because I have a product that does the same thing. And that's not the purpose of ATR. It just works. Just like Rewind to Raw, the purpose is to remove the hydrophobic coatings off of windows, but it also takes water stains and hard water spots off of cars, and acid rain, and those stains from where you got the shocks mounted into the window, and like the rust runs down the buttons and stuff you've seen on older cars. It cleans that rust right off the windows too. Did somebody order food? Or oh, I think that's Ryan's mom. Does everyone want to see Ryan's mom? Oh, hurry up. I'm going to do this. I got to hurry before she leaves. Security cameras. Oh, shit. It's Ryan's mom and Ryan's kid. It's grandma. He's like, I don't know. I think I'll go with you. I'm getting in the car. Hurry up, grandma. I got shit to do. Are you coming? Come on already. Let's go. Get me in my car seat. I don't. Okay, I'll hug you. Fine. Put me in the car seat. Oh, he was bitching because there is no car seat. For a 2-year-old, that's one smart kid.
Yeah, he's
Like,
actually
for
pretty
real.
smart. He
For
is.
real. Yeah, very smart kid. Oh, wait a minute. We should probably do it like this. Then there we go. We got the big picture now. And I'm still in here. See? Ta-da. Um, but yeah, anyways, back to where was I? There I was. All right.
What's up, Metro Gonzalez?
What is happening? It has been a minute. Great money maker for that product. Cleaning the water stains off. $30 a window, $100 for a windshield and the back glass. Absolutely. Believe it or not, we tinners are a lazy bunch. Um, because customers are absolutely willing to pay that kind of money. But Squeaky Monkey, it takes a little bit of elbow grease. You know, it takes doing, but it works where other chemicals and shit fails. You know, if you have, like, I like Fusion Epic Orange because it's a mild adhesive remover. It's not as harsh to work in an enclosed space with. But the bottom line is, if you want something that's going to take everything off, you want to go with ATR. That's just my recommendation. I love Fusion, everything about Fusion, but there is a product that does that job stronger. I wouldn't say better, but stronger. It's way more effective. Where um why did Mike Sanchez say rewind to raw scratches windows? I never had a problem. Mike Sanchez used a blue scrub pad, so blue scrub pads are more aggressive than a white scrub pad. And when I came up with Squeaky Monkey, I don't use blue scrub pads because I don't feel the need to. And so all the testing I did was with white scrub pad. And so then I sent him a bottle of it and he grabs the blue scrub pad and goes to town and he scuffed up the windows. So was it the Squeaky Monkey that scratched the window or was it somebody that didn't read the instructions? I'm just saying. Just remember, guys, we're human and we get on here, and most of the time, what we say is not fact, it's our own experience. How we gained that experience is sometimes questionable. But I talked to Mike, and he made another video after that because why reach out to the manufacturer and say, hey, what's going on with this? But um after I talked to him, and because I called him and I'm like, hey, dude, so like, love your video bashing my product, but you didn't read the instructions, did you? And he's like, what's to read? I'm like, well, it says to use a white scrubby, but you used a blue scrubby and you do know the difference. He's like, yeah, I know the difference. The blue scrubby gets more off. I'm like, yeah, because it's more abrasive, but you're using an abrasive. Oh. So then he tried it again. But he's like, it's all good, bro. I got glass polishing, blah, blah, blah. And so he took it was his own truck and he took the scratches out and then he tried it with but yeah, Rewind to Raw is an abrasive. And it's like saying I can sand this paint with 1500 grit sandpaper, it'll be fine. But if you put that 1500 grit on a 600 grit and rub it together, then you're going to scratch the paint, but you use 1500 grit, it's so, yeah. I use blue a lot. Also, is this cleaner you talking about got some grit in it? The Rewind to Raw has grit in it and it's really fine. It's probably the equivalent of about a 1500 ish. They're like, if you feel it, you can kind of feel the grit in it, but it's not like obvious noticeable. It's super fine. But if you add it to something a little more abrasive, then you're just adding abrasiveness to something that's already abrasive, and then boom, you just crossed the threshold.
Uh, tan like scrub it tan works pretty good too.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of white. The blue scrub it is the equivalent of blue, and I do not recommend using blue with the squeaky monkey because it's just too abrasive. It's a lot like using the gray 3M scrub pads. Gray 3M scrub pads will scratch glass all by themselves, and using blue scrub pad with squeaky monkey is a lot like that. So yeah, well, that was a long way to say he said it scratches glass because he is too much abrasive with the abrasive.
You're just having a party out there.
I know. I gotta look. Oh, it's the damn UPS guy. That's what's wrong.
Jimenez.
Well, yeah, it's been an hour and 10 minutes that poor Ryan's been on his own, so he's getting lonely. He's got to talk to the only person that'll come talk to him. That's fair. I'm not mad at him. When I get bored, I talk the UPS guy's ear off. I wonder if he hates that. He takes it really well.
Well, I guess Mike was having a rough day because his dyad was like freezing up on him all day.
Who's
Brian
what?
bumped in
Where?
Jimenez's dyad, his little like device.
Oh, yeah.
They bumped into each other around lunchtime, and Mike or Ryan bumped into him while Mike was kind of like throwing a tantrum over it.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, I was not having a good time.
What's funny is they both seem so high spirited, but man, hey, what's up, Larry? So Ryan comes in here one day and he seems a little on edge, but he's still like chipper. And he gets in his truck and he starts pulling away, and you hear him F bomb this and God damn that. And oh my
Oh
God, he was
yeah,
just, and like loudly too. Next time I saw him, I'm like, so you wasn't too happy that day? He's like, nah, fuck this place. Blah, blah.
you got to give it to the UPS drivers because they put on like such a happy face, and they hide their anger very well. But like there's always something that's going on that's pissing them off, and I understand it.
Dark Side Customs, what's up?
What is up? It was very cold when I woke up this morning, and I almost put on my Dark Side Customs hoodie, but it's a very, very thick and fluffy hoodie. So I didn't put it on because I knew it was going to be overkill.
Um, yeah, it's still summer, Alex, just because we have cool mornings now.
Huh.
We're closing in on that time of the year here in Michigan. We lose hoodies and coats and shit because you wake up in the morning, it's like 50 something degrees. So you put a jacket on, but it's like 87 by lunch. And when you go home, it's hot. And especially on weekends, depending on what you're doing and where you're going, you can leave a jacket or a hoodie anywhere and it's just gone.
It's that time.
What time is it?
Time for me to be tired.
Oh, you know what? I gotta relook at this list too. I got this damn list to make sure that I got it where with.
Oh yeah, that last two.
I don't know, but I'm running out of room on the page. Oh, we had a failed order. How rude. The good news
I'm
is I
trying.
can call up the list really easy and um I can see them because I just
I'm gonna
searched WFR.
call. I'm gonna call the Sherman guy real quick. See if I can get a payment from him.
Oh, damn. I got 23 on here. I got 21 on the paper. I'm missing 2.
No luck, dude. Stan Foster. It was such a pleasure talking to you over the phone. Um, and yeah, not a problem. Always a pleasure. Same dark side, same. Two-stage life. Oh,
100%.
two-stage gang. Oh, dude.
Making crickets, Alex, because I'm cross-referencing these. We're missing. Well, I found one name. We're missing 2 off the list, though, so I got to find the other one.
Paulman, you did not miss a thing. I don't know. There's a lot going on, and I'm just like, feeling lots of inspiration just from, the random conversations we're having on here. Um, the first was a t-shirt idea, but I'm not telling you my t-shirt idea.
The other one.
Second, um, David Weimer logo idea. I came with one. Darkseid has a 93 Lumina coming his way. Is there anything to look forward to?
So there's a couple of things. Is it the sedan or is it the minivan? Because there was 293 Luminous, and one was a four-door sedan. Actually, I'm not sure. I think they had a two-door also, and then they had the minivan that was the Lumina sedan. Okay, so it's a four-door. The quarters are pretty straightforward. Um, the front doors, the seat belt bolts to the door itself, and the bracket sticks like in front of the back door. So that makes it kind of hard. They got real stiff edges around the edge of the door windows, which makes them a little more prone to fingering. So shrink it more than you need to. And the back windows aren't bad at all. And the back doors, if I ain't mistaken, one side exposes itself when it goes down, kind of like a Crown Vic. So that's a little bit of a pain in the ass too. So you got some obstacles. What I typically will do is I'll take the seat belt because it's attached to the door, and I will loosen it a little bit and wrap it around and hook it on the outside door handle to keep it out of my way while I'm laying the pattern. The bracket for the seat belt, there's nothing you can do about that unless you take it apart, and I don't recommend taking it apart. Just tin around it, but it's going to be in your way. It's going to be a hindrance. So placement is key, and just be deliberate about what you do. It's not going to be a fun day. It's not like today's cars. So yeah. And Lobo says the Lumina's only a four door. Okay. I can't remember. That was like, God, that was a long time ago.
I was 3 years old, y'all.
You were alive at least. I was thinking I was the best fucking tinner on the planet in '93. So, that was back when I thought I knew everything. I've forgotten so much since then.
Dude, we got a lot of people on here for crickets. Darkseid says it's okay, he's YouTube certified. As long as you're on YouTube, that's all that matters. You can tint anything while you're streaming. Because you have to. Your viewers depend on it.
100%. I take a picture. Where's my phone? Send it to Dean.
An hour and 36 more minutes till the drawing.
Yeah, I got to go home and hope that all my stuff works at home. All righty. Who's gonna win it, yo? Been 4 hours since we had an entry.
Not me. I played 2 scratch offs in the last week and I lost on both. If I can't win a scratcher, I can't win a keg. It's just how the
Solid
world
logic.
works.
Solid logic.
Lone
Let's see here.
36. I was born in 1990. Yeah, Boyd with 20 tickets. Ugh.
So Boyd with 20 tickets. Boyd did not follow through with part 2 of the game. So I think me and Dean are going to work it out because it's a 2-part thing. So you got to do $20 to uh, Tenders for a Cause and then $20 to us, which is going to go into a pot for WFR to buy more prizes to give away. And Boyd did the Tenders for a Cause part, but did not do the other part. So he's probably going to get knocked down to 10 tickets because fair is fair. You know, I mean,
Hey, Isaac, what's up, man? Good to see that you made it. That's why you did 5.
and the Tent Diva, she bought tickets for her people, which is cool. And
Yeah.
watch one of those people that didn't even buy a ticket win. How cool would that be?
That's usually how that works.
I'm not sure what would make me the most happiest out of this situation, but yeah.
Yes, we'll have to see how it plays out. I don't know. Every
Lobo, stop
time
with all the history stuff. You're making my head hurt and making me feel old. God, back in the 90s, 80s, and 90s, those cars just sucked people. You got no idea how good you have it these days. No clue. Every year, windows get easier for me, and then something will get more difficult. And everyone's like, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing this. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, 10 and 90s blank. You know, just about any of them sucked.
wait a minute. This tank is brought to us by Tent Hosilla this time, right?
It is.
Ooh.
Yep. Don't everybody
Ooh.
think I have anything to do with this tank. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Jeff Welch did it.
That makes me want it even more because then I can be the guy that works at Tent Keg and then own a Tent Hosilla keg.
Me and Jeff have done collabs together. Actually, we've done one collab together. And what's funny is Latha, the Tint Diva, she's the one that won it too.
I think I remember it now. And we
You
seen
know?
it in a video one time too, didn't we?
I seen it at the Tinter battles. She
Yeah,
had it there.
and then you showed me with the video, I think.
Maybe that was it. I don't know.
Maybe that was it. C4 Corvettes. Oof.
Piece of cake. I think it was the C2 that sucked. The like the 78 style with no hatchback, but it still had that stupid window. And of course no back seat. So yeah. No fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, we did it anyway. Why can't I find window from Revolution? I'm trying to show stuff.
Dude, Lobo, my first car was an all white 1989 Sierra and it had the sports package and it was pristine because my grandparents owned that vehicle and they never took it anywhere and it stayed in the garage and it was only started up a few times. Anytime someone was moving from like one house to a different house and needed like help moving things. So this '89 Sierra in 2006, 2005, 2006 only had, I don't know, like 20,000 miles on it, and they gave me that car as my first car. And what do? Oh, I thought it was a great idea that now that I have a pickup truck, I can go around picking up random metals from factories and everywhere and make side cash going to the junkyard. And I
Yeah, because you
destroyed
cool
that
like that.
truck. Yeah, I
This
destroyed the
is
hell
this
out of
is
that
the
truck.
keg that is up for grabs. And all you have to do, and actually, I'll just post the link. Does anybody know how to post a link to a group? Kind of like, oh, this is dumb. I don't know how to do this. Um,
Oh, it's not shareable. It
no,
doesn't
because
look
it's in a
like.
private group, but I should still be able to get a
Ryan's
link to
saying
the.
something. What? Ryan, come here. Right click the link.
What link? There's two links.
Yeah, you should just be able to right click the link and it'll come up with options.
Wait, what link?
Yeah, what link? Ryan's going to teach us his Facebook ways. Uh, no fun. I can't even find where it should have told me that he in a post. It's just stupid. So this is it, anyways, guys. And this was yesterday at 11:30 a.m. Oh, that was yesterday. I probably didn't scroll back far enough to find it. That's why. But I don't know. Oh, I got nothing. Okay. Ta-da. I got nothing. But if you do go to Window Film Revolution and scroll down a bit because it is from yesterday, or just search in there for Dean Mitchell and find the post. It's got the two links there for you, and you can definitely get in on it. There's only 23 people in it, so yeah. He's asking me what my total is. Jesus criminy, Dean. I'm on live here. Let's see. 20, 60, 80, 160, 220, 320, 420, 460, 480, 500, 20, 40, 60, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 740, 780, 800, and 20. $820. And then there's another $400 from Boyd. So just over $1,000 for each cause. Pretty sweet stuff. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Uh, yeah. We'll see you, Stan. He got to go. Top Gun is available to stream. Holy shit, already? We just went and saw it at the theater, and dude, man, it's fantastic. Especially if you're a fan of the first Top Gun, I think it just heightens it. But the second Top Gun absolutely could stand on its own. But having like the first one in your history, it adds more meaning to the movie. It's good. It's absolutely 100% watchable. And anybody who doesn't agree with me, well, fight me, cause screw you.
Oh, dude,
And
my
it's on
mic's
this.
been on mute this whole time.
Was you talking? Because I was doing fine without you. um,
Oh my god, how long has that been off? Oh my god, I feel like I've been talking to myself for like 30 minutes now.
Invasion. Unfortunately, this week we didn't even consider somebody going live while tinting with us because, like, today was the Mondayest Tuesday ever, and today was the Mondayest Tuesday ever, and we just, I mean, barely made it to here. So things are getting cranked up. Dark Side Custom says, I'm starting a tint keg collection. I work alone and have 4 kegs. That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't I didn't get a chance to go see it in IMAX. I love stuff in IMAX, but our MGR locally is actually pretty awesome. It's got recliner seats now with cup holders and comfiness, and it's like, wow, they're spacious. It's a whole different kind of a experience. I haven't been to the theater. Shit, I haven't been to the theater since before COVID, and it was awesome. 100%. Where'd you go, Alex? What the hell? Didn't turn off his camera or nothing. He just left. And I don't see him on the cameras anywhere either. I don't know where he went. He just ran away. I don't even know what he's doing. He's out there holding Ryan's hand for some reason. I don't know. Crazy stuff. Maybe it's something important. I don't know. I don't know. How's the feed still going? Is it working out good? Is it okay? Yep, working out detail. Hey, Alex is back. I thought you were just out there holding on to Ryan's hand for him.
No, I went to use the bathroom,
Uh,
and then
while you were holding
Ryan was
Ryan's hand?
yeah. Ryan was telling me like how he was calling Avery, but he didn't even call the right number. He's like calling the wrong department, telling them that he needs tracking info on something. But it was a
And
good
did they help
attempt.
him? They
No,
didn't help
they
him?
said they said they did not have the informations and that he can just email film orders.
Oh, now they're not even trying to transfer phone calls. Why would they? Customer service is so overrated.
I don't know. I think we forget where our standard of customer service originated from. Like, I think our level of customer service comes from our experience with other companies' customer services that suck.
Well,
And then
and
when we like, yeah,
I think that's the thing. You got to put yourself in the customer's shoes. And I'm not talking about on the day to day. When something arises or something isn't right, and somebody comes to you with a problem, the first thing you should do is imagine yourself in their situation. How do you want it handled? And that's fast becoming a thing of the past.
well, those people there don't understand the film business from a first person like perspective. Like they don't know what a shop's gonna have to deal with. They don't know what a tenor at a you know giving a quote to a customer, being told something is there and then it's not there, and then trying to seek answers. Like they don't have to deal with any of that. I mean, I'm sure they deal with something similar.
Yeah, as a company, they got experience with that, just not
Like
from a window film perspective. But customer service is generic. There's no oh well, they don't have experience with window tint customers. I mean, don't get me wrong, and anybody hate me for this is fine, but window tinters are prima donnas. You guys need to have your hand held and your butts wiped. You just do. I was the same way for 30 years. It just is what it is. We're window tinters, we make the world go round. Without us, the whole thing would fucking implode. So I get it. And so, in that aspect, you're right. They don't understand that aspect of it. They don't know who we are. Don't they know who they're talking to? Um, and that's what makes me such a great supplier is because I do know who I'm talking to. I've been there for decades. I know exactly what it's like being on the tint shop side of things, and when things go wrong. And it ain't much different where I'm at when I'm dependent on a manufacturer. Like, I mean, and let's not just pick on Avery. This is not a Avery problem. This is right now, this is a worldwide problem with just getting products. Right now we're almost at 2 months on back order with film handlers. We before that had a month or two of back orders that we thought was finally over, and they just got a small portion in, and it was cool for a minute, and then they were gone, and now they're still gone, and we've got a laundry list of people holding on back order.
Any
We had one person bail today on his back order and want a refund because he was originally told, and this is the problem I'm in, which is the similar problem that you guys are in. He was originally told, because we were originally told, end of July. But by the end of July, they were like, actually, the end of August. And now they're telling us the beginning of September. And so we're just riding it out with the information we're given from the manufacturer, and there's nothing we can do about it. Unfortunately, you're in the same position. If you schedule a flat glass job, say 2 weeks out because you're trying to be safe, but more and more you're finding out the film isn't coming in until a little bit later, you're stuck in the position of having to feed that information to your customer when you've already given your customer an assessed date, and but the whole world this is happening to the whole world right now. And there, I don't know. Right now, society is imploding on itself. Everything's got to be political. Oh, you voted for the president, it's your fault. Oh, if the orange guy this or that. And look across the entire fucking world. And those two politicians that are in our country that are making all this fuss between us and amongst us have nothing to do with what's going on in the rest of the world, but it's happening. And here we are trying to play the blame game when the reality is we have to figure this out. This is our new world that we're living in. So we have to learn a new way of getting through business. Sorry, I didn't mean to go like sideways, but this is just a little frustrating that it's happening. And
I think there's
even
just
if it
like a decline in morale that's like trickling into like people caring, like work ethic is just going down. But like here's the thing, like about the supply chain issue. um COVID's going on 3 years. None of this is new. A lot of it's kind of to be expected, and nothing that anyone's gonna say to us is gonna be disappointing, and nothing that we say to anybody else is gonna be disappointing. If it can't be had, it can't be had. If it's gonna show up late, it's gonna show up late. But like, be transparent with communication. Like, like
that's 100%.
we can only relay the information that we're given. Like, no need to sugarcoat it. I
And that's
mean,
something that I've been going after, because for some reason these manufacturers, they think they're selling to the end user or something, and they blow a little sunshine up our ass to try to keep us happy, which is really cool. But what if I want to blow a little sunshine? So I'm going to blow sunshine up your ass on top of the sunshine they blew on my ass, and by the time you tell your customer your version of the sunshine, they're going to have their shit tinted yesterday. But let's talk about when it's actually good. If it's not going to be available till October, say so. We'll figure it out. Especially since, well, window film, I don't know. I figured out a way around that a little bit, and we've got a great dual reflective film. It's, if you go to sundistributingdirect.com, it's right there on the homepage. You can click on it. We've just got one model available, and that's a dual reflective. We're calling it dual reflective eclipse. It's a beautiful neutral, dry adhesive. It's a great looking film. the performance values are off the charts. I dare to say that they're actually a little bit better than Avery's, but I'm not trying to sell over Avery. I love Avery film, but right now there's a lot of Avery film not available. And you guys still need to sell and book your jobs to get through. And I'm not going to be the guy that sends you guys on a wild goose chase looking for films in different companies that, dealing with people that you haven't had to deal with before and not knowing what you're getting into. So with me, you know what you're getting into. You got a guy that's going to fight for you, stand behind his product, and I'll just figure it out as we go. I'm there for you. But it's a great film. Please, if you got to order a 72-inch roll right now until we get the boxes made, because I don't have any 72-inch boxes. So if you order a 72-inch roll, buy the whole damn thing. Otherwise, we're going to have to figure it out. I have to ship it. So, there's that. But we have boxes in the process. We have more literature in the process. We've got, this was one of those things that I just realized this is a problem that's not going away anytime soon. And there needs to be a solution. And so we're trying to solution it.
I'm like finding the same thing with the mushroom distribution. Like I bought a roll of this parafilm tape that I absolutely need, and I was told it would be on back order until October or November. And then I just got an update yesterday saying it won't be in until February. And that's direct from the manufacturer. That's not like a third party distributor, because I kept trying to contact third party distributors and they didn't have any and they didn't know when it was going to be in. And I found the company that makes it and I hit them up directly and they're like, this is the deal. I'm like, cool, sign me up. And
Well, and here's another thing that's happening. So manufacturers are starting to screw suppliers. Um, I don't agree with that, but I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have VLT meters back in stock. I got the 2-piece and the 1-piece, and they're back in stock. I got lots of them because I've had them on back order for over 6 months now because my main supplier for a lot of these little odds and ends stuff that doesn't make sense for me to go to the manufacturer because I don't buy enough of them. And my main supplier hasn't had any for over 6 months and they're just on back order. And I went and checked the manufacturer's website and they show in stock. So I reached out to them and I said, hey, send me 5 of these and 10 of those. And they're like, okay. And 3 days later, I had them, and it's crap, but there they are. Now I paid more for them than I would through my supplier, but I was able to get them. Again, a solution. Now Cash just, well, not just, but he said he ordered a $40,000 door with one of the biggest door companies in November and was told it would be installed in January. Well, just got it last week. How frustrating is that? I actually, last April of 2021, I decided I was getting a new patio in my backyard and a shed and everything. And they're like, we're like really booked out and things are hard to get. So we'll be able to get you installed in October. So April to October. Okay. That's a little bit of a wait, but we can do that. It actually finally got done in April of this year. It's like, what the hell, guys? And it's like this in every industry and every avenue. One thing I will say is we as a nation are way too dependent on China, and we did that to ourselves. And we're still doing it. Anytime you buy one of these Chinese knockoff squeegee handles or sprayers or any of the tools that you see those guys, anytime you support that, you're just maintaining your part. You're doing your part maintaining our dependency on China. And it didn't seem like it was the worst thing in the world, other than it puts people in America out of a job. But the reality is we're going to have to import things, and China has the best price in the entire world. So it stands to reason that if you're going to save money, order from China. But here's the problem. Big pandemic happens. A lot of China still keeps getting shut down. A lot of stuff, you can't import things if it's not being made. And we don't have other avenues to order it from. And a lot of things that I'm talking about too is not just the Chinese knockoff stuff, but there is stuff that we buy from China that we do not make in the US. Like my tint kegs. The tank itself is a Chinese made product. We do not have a manufacturer in the United States that makes that tank. How ridiculous is that? That's not even a difficult thing to make. And look at how many, I've sold over 5,000 tint kegs myself. Jeff Welch has probably sold the same number. There is room for an American manufacturer, but we don't have it. Now, starting like in the 80s, we did this to ourselves. We've just, over the years, progressively, the water's been getting hotter and it's finally boiling. Just like they say, if you put a frog in boiling water, he'll jump out. But if you put a frog in cool water and turn on the heat, he'll stay there until it boils and he dies. And that's what we as a nation have done with China. The thing is, there's Turkey, there's India, there's Germany, there's even Taiwan. There's so many other countries that have strong manufacturing and fair prices that we could import stuff from. And we're just learning this now because we're pinned to the wall. And so we're finding other areas. But if you have an opportunity to support an American manufacturer, just keep in mind, when you make the choice to buy an imported product, you're making a choice to send your money overseas. And typically that money going overseas doesn't come back because we're not manufacturing stuff to export. Here and there we do. Car manufacturers are selling cars out of the country. And foreign car companies are actually manufacturing cars in the country. So, just, I don't know.
What do we even have? Like digital goods and entertainment?
We have entertainment, service, and retail. The thing is, the retail that we sell is mostly foreign made. So we're not, and we have to buy, and we're not, the products that we buy helps a few people that are running the cash registers or stocking the shelves. It helps their paychecks, and that's cool. But that's such a small part of our society. We have to get service done, but service is getting increasingly more expensive because places that employ people are getting increasingly more desperate. So they're paying more money, and inflation's skyrocketing. And it's not skyrocketing in America, it's worldwide because so many things. And I don't know. I just don't know. I'm just so frustrated. My topic today, and the only thing I could think of, and I was going to do a big picture of the world's on fire, because that's what it feels right now. And the thing is, our society only had so much to do with it, but we had our part to do with it. And for a solution, it's going to take our part to solve it. And sometimes it's, necessary to make the hard choices. Like, without getting too political, for instance, to encourage people to manufacture here in the United States, Donald Trump comes in and says, I'm just going to, on top of the tariffs and duties right now that we have, we're going to add 25% for anything coming from China. Why? Because the man is a businessman and he can see what the problem is with our relationship to China. We're dependent. They're our mommy. They're our daddy, and he's like, it's going to take a very unpopular thing. And it hurt us. It skyrocketed the price 25% on top of what we were already paying for products that are coming from China. And a lot of these products, and you got to be careful because he also instated a 75% um, anti dumping policy, which means that he's adding 75 more percent if it's a product that's manufactured in the United States. Right now, there's a lot of sideways shit going on. So there's a lot of people out there buying products from China and having it shipped direct and not really going through the proper channels through a broker and the things that it needs to. So they're not getting those anti-dumping taxes. And our manufacturers here, like Tri-Edge and Fusion and Pro Tools now, they're not big enough to really fight that international battle to get things like that changed. So a lot of those companies are getting hurt because you can buy a same looking tool for half or two-thirds the price, or if you order it direct yourself, pennies on the dollar. But what you're really doing is putting more American workers out of business, and that's it's difficult. But that's and Ryan Young's an all-star. So what did he say? World's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it, and I never get bored. Huh?
You know, something that there's been a thing that I've been thinking about too, though, because like, so I was listening to the audiobook Rich Dad Poor Dad, right? And he said something about the Black Tuesday, the great stock market crash of 1929, which led to the 10-year um, Great Depression, right? And we touched up a little bit about this when we were talking about switching up your slip, what you use as a slip, switching up a window film to a different brand, and it does different, and you know, people's willingness to change, right? So like, if something changes, you have to change, and if you don't, you fail. Um, and that makes me think about the 1929 stock crash, right? So you had all your rich people of that time, all these great investors, corporation owners. When the stock market crashed, a lot of them just like gave up and like jumped out of buildings because they thought the world was on fire. But what that did was also gave room for other people to have opportunity. There was people like watching the change go down and then seeing openings where they could jump in and take advantage of that change. And did you know that supermarkets were invented during the Great Depression by a guy named Michael J. Cullen? He worked at a Kroger's, and originally Kroger's wasn't a supermarket. Um, there was no such thing as a one-stop shop. You had to go here to buy these goods, then you had to go to this mom and pop shop to buy these goods. Like, you probably had to buy eggs from a chicken farmer. You had to buy bread from the bakery. Like, there wasn't just one store where you could just go buy everything.
You had a milkman that swung by your house every day.
Yeah, yeah. And some guy found an opportunity. I'm guessing like, okay, all these individual farmers, individual specialty shops were like not doing good. This guy probably had an idea. Hey, what if I can like get all these people to join together, give me their product? I'll throw them in one store, and like, I don't know. It like worked. It's crazy. The first supermarket was called King Cullen Grocery Store.
Hmm. And now we
Yep.
got colon cancer. Huh.
Yep.
Saying that wrong.
But I don't know. I feel like the world's on fire is a perspective. And I think if you just like overwhelm yourself with the world being on fire, I think it's gonna distract you from like conforming to the change and like switching up how you do business. Um, I think it definitely takes like a good leader, not like a political leader, but like an entrepreneurial leader, like an example, a trendsetter. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just rambling. It's 6:05.
It is, guys. Guess what time it is? It is about that time again. We got to wrap this thing up and let you guys stew on that for a week. I don't know. Just think about it. It's heavy stuff, but one thing, one thing. Ryan says he loves you guys, and one thing
Yeah.
is just the world's not on fire. It's just change we're going through. Look for the opportunities and embrace it. Ebb and flow and change with it. It doesn't have to be a
Yeah.
terrible thing.
If Avery doesn't want to give our customers window film, we will get film to give to our customers anyways.
Yeah, what he said, and his light went off. Magic. All right, guys. Until next time, we will catch you on the flip side.